Hello, guys. Welcome back to my channel, Set for Life. It is I, and today we are going to talk about how do I know if the law of attraction is working for me. Well, if you asked for something specific that is an object outside of yourself, this is how you know the universe took your order down and is sending it to you. You will start to see numbers. Yes, I said it correct. Numbers in repeating patterns, such as 11:11. When you look at your watch or your phone, you'll see the time being 3:33, 4:44, 5:55, or it doesn't have to be all three of the same numbers. It can be like 101, 202, 303, 808, 828, 525, or even with numbers that call you out of nowhere, and they'll have the sequences 888 or 777. That's a big one, 777. That means you're aligned with God, 7. And you'll see it on billboards too, when you're outside, on vehicles. You'll see these number sequences, and those are called synchronicities. And what they are is basically the tracking number for the thing that you are trying to attract. With the law of attraction, it's the tracking number. Just like how when you order something online and they send you the confirmation email and the tracking number, that is basically what these numbers that you will start to see are. That's God's way of communicating with you that I heard you and it's on the way. Now, there's other ways of confirmation for the law of attraction working for you. You will get dreams too. Well, that depends on the person. Some people get dreams more so, and some people see numbers more so. I see the numbers more so. And yeah, that's because I'm more of a logical person. If you're more left brained, you're more than likely to see the numbers. If you are more right brained, you'll start to see dreams. You'll have very significant dreams with powerful symbolism. And what else? Also, you may start to see certain animals, because certain animals carry spiritual significance, such as butterflies. Butterflies obviously signify what? Change and transformation. And you'll also start to see birds of prey, depending on the area you live in. By me, I start to see a lot of falcons. I have started seeing more falcons and crows and ravens. If you don't know what those are, crows and ravens are basically the black birds that have always been used in scary movies to portend death. They're always around corpses, kind of like vultures, in that they scavenge and they're always around death. They're attracted to death, but know that death doesn't always have to mean physical death. Death also means a major change that's about to take place, or is. Okay, so these birds signify great change, and you may start to see them a lot. I've never seen an eagle, but that's a big one too. Eagles and owls. Owls too also signify great change and death, physical and metaphorical death. Eagles signify closeness to God. Eagles, because they're the birds that fly closest to the sky. So in many cultures, they're viewed as the birds that are closest to God and God's messengers. So you may start to see those animals too. Those are some ways you'll know if the law of attraction is working for you. Also, your actions, because remember I said once you start doing law of attraction, you automatically start doing self-improvement, because if you want to attract a really good thing to yourself, you have to have the constitutional and vibrational match to it. So certain actions that you do also will let you know that it's working for you, such as I'm gonna use an example that a lot of New Yorkers might know, will know of, and maybe you might know of it too wherever you are. So homeless people like to sleep on the trains in New York City. Okay, it's a big problem, and the trains happen to stink a lot, like fecal matter. Yeah, and private parts that haven't been washed. Yeah. So, some people, when they get on the cart, the first train cart, and it stinks like hell, most people will not move from their cart. They will just pretend like they don't smell the funk. Now, I used to do that. I used to stay in that cart because, I didn't want to offend that person. Or if someone would fart next to me on the train or the bus, I would just act like I didn't smell it. Well, guess what? I don't do that shit anymore because my self esteem done improved. I don't have to tolerate that stuff. Okay? So if you move from that cart to find a better smelling one, believe it or not, that's one way you'll know it's working for you because your self worth has improved. You're saying to yourself, now I don't deserve this shit. I want a clean smelling cart. Okay, so you will move, and there's just certain little things that you don't allow to happen anymore. You know, you have better boundaries. Okay, you assert yourself more with people when you're ordering your food and things like that. You don't let people talk to you a certain way anymore. Believe it or not, those are symptoms that the law of attraction is working for you. Yeah, no, I'm not kidding you. Same bullshit. And what else? Mm-hmm. Okay. Another thing you should know, once you know that it's working for you, you have to try and stay grateful as much as possible for whatever it is that you have currently. Because remember, I said your circumstance has to be cooperated with to a degree. You have to work with whatever circumstance you were given. Like the penguin example I used in the first video. It has wings, but it doesn't attempt to fly because it can't. It swims. Okay? It was put in an environment where it can use its wings. So, let's say your circumstance is not up to your liking, right? You're going to have to try and find any little thing that'll make you more positive while you're still in that negative circumstance. You got to take lemons and make lemonade. I'm sure there's at least one good thing you can focus on in your circumstance, because if you do that, then you're attracting more good than bad, despite the quote unquote negative circumstance. It's not really negative, to be truthful. It's just not to your liking. You just don't like it. And you could have good reason not to, but if you choose to focus on the positive, that is what will be magnified and amplified. So while you're waiting for whatever it is that you want, that you asked for, that you worked for, please try and stay grateful because it only brings in more good things. The universe is like, oh, he or she is grateful for that one thing. Give her more. Give him more. That's how gratitude works. So, that's a big one. Always stay grateful the best way you can. And what else? Yeah. Okay. If you're waiting on a relationship to happen, if you're waiting for that right someone to come in, don't actively wait on that person to come in. Have a life. That is a very, if not the most important part of the law of attraction process. You must still have a life. Let me repeat that. You must still have a life. You have to keep yourself occupied. How you wait in the waiting room matters. Okay? If you start getting all anxious and fidgety, you're delaying your manifestation. By the way, I never defined that term. Manifestation means the fruition, okay? The actualization of the thing that you want. When you use law of attraction, you are manifesting, okay? You want your manifestation to come true, okay? Basically your wish. when it physicalizes. Okay, so how you wait on it can delay it significantly. So, what should you do while you're in the waiting room for whatever it is that you want? Whether it's a car, money, a person, whatever it is, you still have to stay occupied. Take out your phone while you're in the room. Play that game on your phone you downloaded. You know, do that thing that you like to do, your hobby. Whether it's biking, basketball, reading, writing, poetry, chess, whatever it is, stay occupied. That's another important point that I have to make. Okay. What else? Okay. That's where a lot of people mess it up, by the way, including myself. I have struggled with that a lot. That is going to be a never ending. It's one of those things that you think, oh, you can master easily, but it's always going to be a struggle. I don't want to say struggle, but you're going to have to keep discipline, okay? You're going to have to keep your discipline when it comes to the waiting part of the law of attraction. Patience plays a big role in this part of the process. It does. And yeah. Let's see, what else should I say? I'm just looking at my notes. Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this video. So we're gonna recap right now. How do you know it's working for you? You'll start to see numbers, okay, synchronicities, in a repeating pattern. 111, 222, 333, 444, 555, 777, 888, 999. You'll see them on your phone when you check your time. On numbers that call you out of nowhere, on billboards, or you may start to see dreams. You'll have profound dreams, and they're trying to tell you certain things about your growth process and your law of attraction work. They'll let you know something through the symbolism, or you'll start seeing certain animals when you go outside. You may start seeing birds of prey or butterflies. Well, it also depends on where you're at. Some places don't have a lot of wooded areas. Me, I live by a wooded area, so I see birds of prey a lot, owls, and falcons, and those blackbirds that nobody likes, but they're not really that bad, crows and ravens. And what else? Your actions, yes. Certain things that you do will let you know that you have grown and that therefore your law of attraction has worked. You will not tolerate certain things anymore. If the bus or the train stinks, you will get up and move, okay? Or you'll wait for a different bus or train because you just don't tolerate that stuff anymore. You know what I'm saying? So, that's it for this video. It was nice talking to you guys. I hope it was helpful to you. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. We are set for life. Okay.